Sunshine Stitchers.
And the 614 Stitcher.
I'm EJ.
And I'm Candy.
So we're gonna do a little something different today. Shelia's not here, so she won't be joining us. She's out doing, Shelia things and wonderful things. So we're just gonna be doing a little stitch with me and a little plan with me, or stitch with us, plan with us. So go ahead, you can pause, grab your stitching, grab a coffee, something to drink, and then I hope you enjoy. They tell me to record. Okay, so what does it say? I say got it. So I'm gonna click got it. Okay. We're good?
Yep.
Woohoo! We did it!
We did it. We did it.
It took a minute, but we did it. All right. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
I'm a Sunshine Stitcher. She's Candy, the 614 Stitcher. And as a change of pace, if you will, we're going to be doing a stitch with me / plan with me. Planning for the 2023 year.
2023.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either. I can't believe that in a few days it'll be November either. So.
And then December, and then boom, 2023. Thus, that's why we need to plan.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna be stitching Jack-o'-lantern from the Cricut collection, because it's still October. And I've been focusing on this. So this is what I've been working on. Jack-o'-lantern by the Cricut collection is from the Ladies' Night. She's at the top corner.
And I am stitching on Shannon Christine Designs, Thankful and Blessed.
Ooh.
And I am trying to get this finished today.
Nice. You want to say a little bit something about yourself?
Let's see. You're in Ohio.
Uh-huh. Hi, my name is Candy. I'm from Ohio.
Hello, I am Candy. I live in Ohio. I have been cross-stitching since 2019. I first met EJ and Miss Shelia and Gary and Ronnie at the 2021 StitchCon. Mm-hmm. And me and EJ became fast friends, and we have been stitching together, and it's been great for me, at least. I don't know about EJ.
I mean, it's been great for me.
She gets me involved in all the things.
All the things.
She is a great enabler.
No, but then Candy's like, did you do this? Did you do this? Like, she's a good, get it done, get it done. So it's a good combination.
That it is. That it is.
All right. So while we're stitching, we're going to be talking about our plans and our planning. I have let me turn on this is the setup. This is a new thing for both of us. And it took a little minute to get situated. Like an hour or so?
Yeah, about.
Yeah. To get
matter of fact, it's been so long. I left my coffee in the microwave over there.
Oops. And so I have my little plans here, like what I want to accomplish in 2023. So we'll talk about that as we're stitching. And of course, so I have my little planner, and this is not by any means complete. I also have.
That is not complete.
No, trust me, it's not. I also have my 2022-2023 planner here. And you can see I've been, diligently.
Nice.
Except June was horrible. Oh yeah, I was traveling.
Yeah, June was travel.
March was nice. March was a good month. February was a great month. September, it hasn't been that bad. Oh, wow, September. Wow. Oh yeah, that was good. Because we're
I
in
think
November,
adding in this
right?
25/7 has helped your September out.
That is 25/7. Yeah, you're right. And this is my October. I spent like a couple of days, 4 days here, not stitching. But then everything else it's been going. I didn't decorate this month yet. So
Yeah.
but but in the beginning of the year, this is February, I would have my February numbers, like how I whatever projects I use or I stitched on, I put how many stitches, total stitches, and the number of days stitched. And
I'm
then
going to be incorporating that this year.
yeah, I really like this. And I think I have see, and that's gonna be another part of the plan. With my finishes, I put my finishes down. My WhipGo projects, that was called the designer focus, that was called. And then these are challenges, what I would do with the challenges and so on and so forth. And what I wanted to finish, my goals, there were kind of high goals. And then I just did whatever I could do. And this was my mark.
So in terms of the goals, are you going to be readjusting your goals for 2023?
Are you talking about for WhipGo?
Yes.
Because I am doing WhipGo. Oh,
or any goals, because I think a lot of times, at least I know for me, I set extremely high goals and then like, oh, I'm not gonna be able
to complete that.
Yeah, that's not. So I've, over the years, the last few years, I've kept adjusting my WhipGo goal so that I could obtain the goal. So do you adjust your WhipGo goal in order to, so this year I know you did, for when we did AB Singo, you incorporated your WhipGo into AB Singo.
Correct.
So is that a way for you to stay on track, or?
That is a way for me to, because I was behind. So that was a way for me to, this is it. That was a way for me to complete it. And this was my WhipGo board. And my goal was 5 days. And I do want to change my goal to a number count, like stitch. I was gonna say 5,000 stitches. No, listen, I was gonna say
about to be like 5,000. Let me stop you right now.
I was gonna stitch 1,000, but then I was talking to Stitchy Aardvark, and she's like, she's a stitcher. Like she stitches like constantly and continuously. Is that a thing? I don't even know. But she stitches a lot. And she's like, she tried that and it was just too much for her, because now it's really 2,000 stitches.
That is correct.
In 1 month, which sometimes, as you can see with my, planner, sometimes I stitch and sometimes I don't. So I am going to adjust that number to maybe like 500, maybe to a stretch goal, 750. So that's a good number of stitches.
I think you might want to readjust that number too, only because I know your schedule. So for those of you that don't know, she has a very busy schedule and she is very busy. And there are days when you come home and you don't feel like even doing your 25/7.
Correct.
So for you to, to use September as a catch-up month, that's great. But that means
correct,
stitching way more than an hour or 100 stitches.
Correct.
Because the goal is 500 stitches.
Correct.
So you might want to rethink
the number.
Or no. That's a lot.
500 is a lot.
If you're going to stitch it consistently, it's not. But that means you're going to be stitching every month, because you have to think how often do you stitch Now I know on Friday nights and Saturdays you can do a lot of stitching. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
Sunday
during the week.
during the week, yeah. And I've never. Well, let's stitch and chat.
Oh,
Oh,
look, we
yeah,
just chatting away.
yeah. I've never. Let me put this over. Yeah, stitched 1,000 stitches in a sitting, like or even 500 stitches in a 500 stitches in a sitting. Excuse me if I sound weird. I have
Your new plate-in.
yeah, Invisalign, and I feel like I'm talking weirdly, but my sister says it's not true. Like it's in my head. So I've never been able to stitch 500 stitches in a one sitting. So that's why I think that's a good stretch goal to do.
Okay.
But the thing is, with me stitching the 5 days, let me see. With me stitching the 5 days, I did more than, on average, I did more than 500. A little bit more than 500.
I think you just need to I just want you to be realistic, because I know for me, the first couple of months, I might be like, oh, okay, I'm getting used to this. And then by month 3, I'm like, oh no, this ain't gonna work. Because I know that I'm not gonna have the time to get in 500 stitches. The
Well,
other thing too is like, you're not gonna do that all. So when you think about WhipGo, how many days during the month do you actually want to work on your WhipGo project?
until I finish it.
So if it takes you all month long, you have 2 WhipGo projects. It takes you all month long to do those projects. What else are you going to have time to work on?
That's why I don't want something to make it for me to that takes forever. I don't want that either.
Knowing that we stitch BAPs.
We stitch big projects. BAP is a strong word.
Okay, we stitch big projects. I know Mouth of the Flower,
Mm-hmm.
Purple Rain. Look,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just giving the projects that I know that are like, phew.
That's huge. Yeah.
You're working on what, Ladies Night.
Yeah.
I mean, those aren't smallish projects. I know, most people probably consider BAPs to be like Hades, but
Yeah.
taking into consideration also the stitch count of the fabric, I just want to make sure that you not
Biting more than the thing is, my board, my rules. So if I don't like, if
Go
I
ahead, listening.
if I don't like the goal, I can change it.
Right, that's true.
If I see that I can't keep up, I can change it. But at least I need to see some movement in my projects. And but the
So,
thing is, I choose certain projects and then focus those, and I focus on those throughout the whole year.
so you're going to do a mixture of small or medium and larger projects for your board?
For my board, actually, good question. Um, I want to incorporate new starts because no, okay. So let me tell you. let me tell you. So these are the Facebook groups that I'm joining. Hold on, it's right here. We have right here. Magical Stitches. No, okay. I put digital planner here because I'm thinking of getting a digital planner to keep me straight.
Okay.
I think that would be great. I have an iPad. I would, and I'm gonna be asking my my siblings for like a Apple pen or pencil, something. I don't know what, yeah, one of that.
It's a pen.
Apple pen, there you go. And then I'll be getting a digital planner. I know the Whistle Stop Stitcher, she has a digital planner that's really nice. And also Jin Lee has a digital planner that's really nice. Or, you know, I don't know, something. So the Facebook groups I'm thinking of, you know, continuing is Magical Stitches, which they have prompts, so that will help me with picking different projects that's not on my WhipGo. The magazine monthly cross stitch challenge, and with that, that's where I want to start new smaller things, because I really do have big projects, medium-sized projects. So smaller things, ornaments, stuff like that. Then with 25/7, I want to focus on a piece, maybe my WhipGo pieces, and stitch on those 25 minutes, 7 days a week until that's over. And then I'll pick, maybe that's how I will do it. My WhipGo pieces will be my 24/7 until my goal has been met. Huh.
So when I first started WhipGo, after I got my heart back in my chest, that first month was crazy. It was that year that I started WhipGo was the first year, my first year, and I had put a project in number 13, and right off the rip, number 13 was called in January. So I had 3 projects that I had to do. And I was like, oh my goodness. And then after that, I utilized where I was working on my project 30 minutes every single day. And I split the month between the 2 projects. So I did 15 days on one project, 15 days on another project. So your 24/7 could, you know, your 24/7, your 25/7 could be used for your WhipGo, and that way you're touching those projects every single day.
Correct.
For 15 days per project.
Yeah. So now let me think about my WhipGo goal then. So I wouldn't mind it being still 5 days a month, which was what it is today, or what it is this year. But what I did was, it was 5 days within the year. I would want to challenge myself more, would make it 5 days in that month. And I can't start it until it's called.
Right.
Ooh, I'll do that. Okay.
That sounds like a good goal.
Okay, so 5 days.
And then because you know that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are your better stitching days, you need to incorporate at least one of those days into that challenge also. It's great to say you're going to stitch on it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but you understand what I mean? Because you get more stitching in on the weekends, of course.
Correct.
So you need to, maybe it's not a goal, but you put it in your mind that you have to stitch on one of those 5 days needs to be a weekend day.
Got it. I mean, you're right. Because I could do 5 days and do, well, but with my 25/7, my average stitching is about 60 stitches ish.
Okay, but you only want to work on your WhipGo. So what I heard you say is you want to use 25/7 to work on your WhipGo.
Oh, I understand what you're saying.
But you want to do 5 days.
Yeah.
So you're going to do 5 days of 25/7.
plus a weekend. So a total, okay, that works. Oh, okay. 5 days, okay. 5 days within the month. So basically 6 days. Okay. So I'll do 6 days within the month. And then I have to include weekend. With a weekend, a good stick.
Yes.
Okay. So 6 days within the month with one weekend plus one weekend a month. No, including one weekend a month for that month.
Yes. Because you're changing your goal from being anytime during the year to it has to be within the month. And so let's just, since we're on this kick, let's just go there. Neither you or I don't think you have. If you have, I don't know about it. But I have never had a, what do I get?
Oh, I've never had that either. Oh, you're right.
So I think if we incorporate a reward, we'll be more likely to do what we're supposed to do within the month. Or because this year I too am going to change my WhipGo instead of making it all year.
Yeah.
Like, I got all year. I'm going to do it. It has to be within the month.
So I need a reward. Like it's something big. If I get a blackout, something big, and then
you can't go all year to get a blackout. You need incremental goals.
No, of course, but at the end, if I complete all year, I get a big reward, and it's something that I can't get until I get it, and it has to be big.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
I know, right?
Whatever that may be.
I hope I'm not attaching a trip to this reward. And I don't go on the trip if I can't make it. Oh, if I don't make it, oh, that would suck. I think of rewards. So I know definitely maybe
I know one of the things that I'm going to do is quarterly. So for meeting my WhipGo goals every 3 months, I'm going to reward myself with something.
Oh, that's nice. So you're not
actually and it can't be a chart or whatever, because I do that anyway. Like I need something else. Maybe I go get a pedicure or manicure or that's something for myself. Yeah. Because I'm going to buy charts. Like that's not a reward. That's a must. So
yeah, I understand. I'm trying to do massages, manicure and pedicure on a regular for me. So that can't be a reward. Because I'm trying to do self-care more often.
Yeah. And I'm linking my self-care to this because I do not do self-care.
Gotcha.
So I'm hoping that this will get me to do more self-care. Cross stitching is my self-care, but I need more.
Yeah. I understand. Huh. Okay. I gotta think about it. But I'm not gonna do like quarterly. I'm gonna do like if I get an actual WhipGo, like a bingo, like down the middle, or
okay,
an actual diagonal or line or whatever. Maybe 2 lines, something. I'll figure it. I'll try to something.
Yeah.
No. But why don't I attach it to starts?
Oh, now that's a good idea because you do have a lot that you want to start this in 2023.
Did you see my list?
I see your list. I see your list.
Look.
And that's just part of the list, I'm sure.
That is just part of the list. Okay, so going back to my Facebook groups. Oh, of course, Sunshine Stitchers is in here. I mean, come on, like, and we may be doing things like September 21st, like we did.
Oh yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire Day.
Yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire Day. So that is going to be part of it.
And then like we're doing the Chatelaine.
Correct.
So
So
that's good too.
this is not the whole shebang. There's some stuff they're missing. But these are challenge groups, kind of, you know.
Yes.
We have WIP Warrior, which is formerly formerly for no former
Yes.
former formerly what
Formally
formerly
formerly known as,
formerly
previously known as. Come on with it.
previously
People, I'm telling you right now, this is how our conversations really do go. Really, really.
or previously known as No New Starts. They're changing it to WIP Warrior, which once again working on your whips, but they have different pathways. So there's a pathway where you can actually start projects, which is the pathway I'm going to be working on. Also, there's wow or Yao, which is Year of Whips. Now, this is the one where you pick 6 projects to focus on and you finish 3.
So now can I ask you a couple of questions about your groups?
Yeah.
When are you going to do all of this pre-work?
What do you mean pre-work?
Because the 6 projects you have to pick and put in an album before time.
Yeah. Before
and then the WIP Warrior, what's the prep work for that?
Well, I already have an album with my whips already there. So, and I have all my pictures of all my whips and where they are now. So I keep on that. But for your whips, I would just have to choose 6, right?
Yes, you need to choose 6, but you have to choose wisely.
Yeah.
Okay, so then which projects do you think you should choose first? The WhipGo projects or the Year of WIP projects?
Well, the Year of WHIPs projects can be linked to the WhipGo project.
Knowing that you have big projects, knowing that you have bigger projects for your WhipGo, and 3 projects have to be finished.
Correct.
Okay. I like your gumption. You got gumption, that's for sure.
What? Really?
Well, yeah, because to me, not that it needs to be like close to a finish or anything. But you don't want it, you don't want to have to still do 3-4 pages on a.
And I would never pick that. I would never pick like a project that's that way.
Okay.
Like 3-4 pages to complete before the end of the year, knowing that I have other projects to work on.
So are you thinking to do 24 different projects for WhipGo?
Well, absolutely not. But
you've changed your mind.
Oh, did I say I wanted to do 24 projects?
Yes, you did.
Oh, shoot. Okay, you're right. I did say that.
But you can change your mind. That's why we're doing the planning, so that we can plan out.
I did say that. I was going to do 20, like change it out 24.
Because you were thinking that you were going to do number of stitches. And now that you've come up with 500 stitches.
Okay. So I guess my Year of WHIPs, at least 3 of those can be connected, but of the other 3 maybe not be, because I do have bigger projects. But there's some projects I know I could finish.
Oh, I know you have projects that you can finish.
I have here's another one I wanted to complete.
And you need to make that, like, if you have another time when you're like, when Miss Shelia is on vacation or whatever, you need to pick those projects and then show them, so that people will know what size projects, what the viewers will know what you are looking at for your WhipGo, your Year of WHIPs, your.
Or like do another video to show my picks. after this video, like excluding from this video. In addition,
Yeah, sometime in December
yeah,
before the new year starts, right?
that's a good idea. So what my WhipGo projects are and what my year of whips are. Okay. Now,
Look, I better stay focused. I've been fooled around.
what happened? You messed up?
Nope, nope, nope. I'm still on track.
Okay, good. Okay, so now your whips. So those are my projects. I'm thinking those are my Facebook groups. It's not all. It's not inclusive. No, that's not the word.
How many more groups though do you think? Because the other thing, and I'm asking this question because I'm considering groups myself.
Yeah.
How many groups though do you can you realistically participate in?
Well, WhipGo is,
Oh yeah, I know that group.
so
I know.
that's gone. 25/7.
Yeah,
That's no problem because you pick whatever project. Year of Whips, you pick you pick your projects. The only one that I truly you don't pick your project, even is Magical Stitches. That's it. Because WIP Warrior, they have they have like a game as well, but you pick your own projects. It's like stitch 300 stitches on your project or stitch 200 stitches. So you're going to stitch those stitches anyway for Magical Stitches or WhipGo. You just attach that picture to that project.
okay. But my question then is, if they in the year in the WIP in that one you were just talking about, does it is it based off of a prompt? So then you have to find a project or
Are you talking about WIP Warrior or
yes,
Magical
WIP
Stitches?
Warrior. WIP Warrior. I know Magical Stitches goes off of prompts.
Correct. WIP Warrior does not. Not usually. Like
Okay.
they can yeah, like we're doing something right now where we're doing a fall festival thing where you can do a corn maze, an apple picking, or a pumpkin patch. And it's like stitch your goal is to get as many pumpkins as possible, and each pumpkin is 300 stitches. So but it doesn't, they don't tell you
what project it has
you,
to be on.
just
Okay.
the number. So and that's why I think the 500 stitches wouldn't be so bad. Because if all
Is
your
this the same group where you did the thing where you had to make the snowballs or get unfrozen or?
that was him by saying that was a different group.
Oh, okay.
But
All right.
the snowball throwing, or no, was that somebody saying?
You were making snowballs
Yeah,
or?
snowballs. I remember, and throwing the snowballs at people. Yeah, I remember. No, that wasn't somebody saying. That was daily 30 something. That group.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
So when are you gonna have your first new start?
When this, I don't know. I don't know. Because I don't like starting stuff, but I think this year I wanted to, like this year and last year, I wanted to start a good number of projects, but I couldn't. So it's gonna be like whenever I want to start something, I can. Not that I do have a list of things that I want to start. So let me tell you. So here are my new start list.
As little as it may look right there, it's very meager right there. She just didn't have time to type them all out, I guess.
But okay, so the first day or near the first day of each month, not month, of each season, I'm going to be starting one of the montages. And I'm going to work on this every Sunday because Carolyn and I, we decided every Sunday was a good day to work on our montages. Oh, or my needle fell down. So I have autumn montage, winter montage, spring montage, and summer montage. So they already have predetermined dates, the beginning of each season. Then I have the smalls, and I want to start some more smalls, like I said, for the magazine monthly challenge. What smalls? I don't know yet, but I have things. What do you call that?
Bookmarked.
Thank you. Yes. Now I want to do the 3 things sampler, and I think that could be a WhipGo reward because I wanted to buy the hand dyed silks by for the 3 things sampler and Antonia sampler. So that can be my 2 rewards. One is to buy the hand dyed silk and to start it.
That could be, that's a good go. Yeah, you've been wanting to start that.
Yeah. So 3 things sampler. With silks. And then my other one is the Antonia sampler, which is a sampler by Jan Hicks from Jan Hicks Creates.
Yes.
With silks. And that's going to be like a regular WhipGo, like a diagonal or a row.
Okay.
All right, and
who's the silks? Is the silks for that one Mrs. Sadis?
No, it's Clayton.
Vickie Clayton?
Vickie Clayton. Okay, and here are some goals I wanted to focus on is my seasonal motifs. My seasonal motifs 1 and 2, it's not huge. And I love them. So I think that may be one of the 6 focus pieces to finish.
Oh, put it down, write it down. So you're not trying to ask me, what did I say?
Because I would be saying it. Motifs.
Yeah, like what did I say?
And motifs too. Hold on, let me erase this.
So now you have how many of those?
I have only there's 2 per season. There's 2 per book. Like it could be autumn and spring in one, winter and
okay.
Summer in the other, something like that. All right, so that will be a focus. What else have a nice? Oh, I want to finish, and I can finish Wizardly. Did I just finish? Did I just? Did I just choose my 3? That I was gonna.
Sounds like you did. Boom pow. But at least we're doing this early enough to where if you look back or find something else, you can up and change it.
Yeah.
Because as you're going through your whips to pick WhipGo and all of that, you might find something else that you
want to finish.
Right.
But I do like Wizardly. I'm not mad at that though. I'm not mad at that at all. I like all my projects.
Well, that's a good thing.
How's it going? How you doing?
I am starting on the final part of the B for blessed.
All right.
And then once I put in the little red doodads, because I've omitted some stuff.
Oh, you did?
Yes, there's 2 little hearts next to these green piece right here.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't need those little hearts. I mean, it even still, it looks, once I get it done and you see it, you could tell me if it looks off balance, but I think it'll be fine without the hearts.
Where are the two hearts gonna be?
Right here on the sides.
Oh no, then it's not gonna be. If you're taking it out on both sides, it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing because.
What white did you use for the pumpkin?
So it is Blanc, and it's actually a off-white, but it's not ecru. It's cappuccino,
Oh,
I think.
because I see that it's not because of the bottom of the and, right? Like I
I
know it's not
I
complete.
take that back. It's called garlic. The number is 3866 because I used all the DMC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I guess if I'd used the overdyes, whatever garlic cream is,
Mm-hmm.
I've never even heard of that. And I was thinking I might take this pumpkin out and redo it, but I'll see when I get there.
What pumpkin?
This one.
You gonna do what?
I said I was thinking I might need you to take it out, but I think it'll be okay.
Why would you take it out?
Because, oh no, I do need to take part of it out because I messed up on this end over here. And if I don't fix it, then the pumpkin will be all
Lopsided.
yes.
All right, so I need three.
It'll be like a real pumpkin
I know, right?
if I leave it, but
I need three more projects to focus on.
oh, you need to do your hands-on design monthly.
Oh, I do. It's almost done. I did half of the year. No, did I? I did. Did I?
Yeah, I think you got up to May.
No, I finished June.
Oh, so see, you only got 5 more months. You better put that on the list.
All right. So hands-on design. That could be finished too.
Yeah, that's one of your 6, right?
But my focus 6, remember I have to finish 3. Did she say to fully finish 3 or just finish 3?
Finish 3.
Okay. I do want to finish my butterfly as well.
Me too, but oh, you know what? I'm gonna put that down on my list as one of my 6.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I want to finish it. Okay. So now I have 5. I need one more.
Do you have ABC Della Bajorlos done? You know my tongue ties every
I don't have
time.
that. I don't know what that is. I don't have that. You know, where can I get that?
What is the ABC one you do?
ABC de la whatever you said, I don't have.
Really? What's the ABC one that you, oh, the one that you're doing with all the different colors. Oh, but you can't finish that one. That's got all them specialty stitches at the bottom. Never mind, never mind.
But it's ABC de la Bordeaux. You're right. ABC Ada button. Yeah.
That's the one I'm talking
That's
about.
what you're talking about. But I'm just in letter I or something. Or H. Yeah.
But you like stitching that. You like stitching on that project.
But another Jardin Privé that I love stitching on is the ABC de la something fleur de la fleur. Wait, what is it called? ABC de la something. Sampler au fleur.
Sampler au fleur.
Yeah.
Well, don't put those on there then, because that'd be too big.
It's not halfway done yet, but it is like.
You know what you need to put on your start?
Start? What I
on your list to start before you fool around and forget. Women of honor.
Oh, yes. Oh, I can't believe. And I kitted it up. You know that, right?
I know. This is why you got to have a good stitchy friend and know your stuff like you know your stuff.
Yes.
So that they remind you.
Women of honor. That's nice. Should that be a focus?
Oh no, that's too much. And then you got to rechart some stuff because you are putting in
A whole
a
band.
whole nother band.
Maybe it'll be a focus next year.
But there's nothing to say that you can't make a goal on it for this year, for
I
next year.
I'll put it on WhipGo
Oh, okay.
with a, but I think one of my WhipGo, I think I'm gonna do like this year categories. Wait. Didn't I say I was gonna do projects, right? I'm gonna do projects. Let me put that down. I forget like that, just like that. You see how I forget?
And I was about to remind you, like, what did you tell me?
24 different projects. Okay. All right. I got it. I wrote it down. The women of honor.
Okay, people, please do not put any comments about me putting the needle in my mouth
Did you
on
do
there.
that?
Yeah, because I do it subconsciously all the time. I
You,
know it's wrong, and I pray that I never swallow a needle.
you see my where are your
Although,
needle minders?
you know what though? It's down here on my lamp because I was not trying to have it up here.
Why not?
I don't know. Okay, there we go. How about that? There, I
Perfect.
put the needle minder right here, people. Right here.
Now you can easily go
So
ahead.
now I'm not gonna be putting it in my mouth no more. I promise.
You better be truthful. Okay. What else? What am I missing for the year? What did we do the year? Oh, for the year. We did September 21st, right?
Yes, we did.
Earth, Wind, and Fire Day.
Now, let me ask you this because you have a good habit and you've drawn me into the habit of latching on to other people's stuff and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it that I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah.
So the Chatelaine Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm. Yes. You okay?
Yes, I'm good.
Oh,
Messages are popping up and I'm seeing them pop up on my screen.
okay. But you're I we
There
don't
there was Earth, Wind, and Fire Day, there was Chatelaine.
Wednesdays. But you know with Chatelaine Wednesdays, it's maybe I'll do it like twice a month.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to at least do twice a month because you got a great big O.
Yeah, so beautiful. Did I tell you I started the middle top and then I was not sure and people were like, girl, start in the middle. So I started in the middle. I did like another well not a restart. I just stitched it in the middle and I think I'll just have to frog the top.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
that's
at
in the
least you did
middle.
it.
Huh?
Yeah. I said at least you did it and made sure.
It was right in the middle of the fabric, yeah. Because I would hate.
Look, I might have to fly to Florida and hold your hand.
Woo! I would hate for it back to meet or be all wonky.
I think that's the only other thing. I think those are the things that you are planning for. There are things that you were involved in this year that I know you're not gonna be in next year. So
That's true, yeah. And there are things that I'm not involved in that I want to be involved in. So
yeah.
yeah.
I am actually considering. I'm already in the Facebook group. I just don't participate. I've been in it since I started stitching and heard about it, but I am in 24 hours of cross stitch Facebook group. And I am thinking about maybe doing it for a couple of months to see if I can keep up.
What are you talking about? Oh, the acrostics.
Yes.
Got it.
But then, I think that I actually have some months a harder time keeping up with the magazine monthly one also.
Mhm.
But I want to I want to get more stitches in or something, because some of these projects I feel like have been lingering too long. I know, the other thing too is we have to learn to give ourselves more grace,
Yeah.
because we work, we got families, we got lives, we got things.
Look, I'm not fussing too bad about, having the same WIP since 2017. Look,
Yeah,
I finished her and
I
I'm
know that's
good.
right.
And I'm good.
I know that's right. That's how I felt about a Stitch for Sweet Freedom. Like, hey, if I don't finish nothing else the rest of this year, I finished her and I'm good.
I'm thinking I'm good for the rest of my life.
Oh, I don't know about the rest of your life, but
You don't think so? Not a great idea.
I think you might need to get something else done. But I think your plans are, you have a nice set of plans.
Oh, shoot. Thank you.
It'll be interesting to watch them come to fruition next year.
Thank you. Me too.
Because, we spend all this time. I said to somebody, I plan more for my cross stitching than I do for my own personal life. Like, what in the world? Like, this is supposed to be fun. I should just pick up and do whatever I want to do. But the planning actually, because when I first started cross stitching, and once I got past the monogamous project that I started on, because I didn't know, like, I only had one piece because I was a first time cross stitcher.
Yeah.
And then all bets was off after that. Matter of fact, I think all bets was off before I even finished that one. And I'm just going to something else and had to go back to it to finish it. But
I did the same thing.
I forgot why now I was saying that. Anyway, we do all this. Oh, we do all this planning, and then got to work on this project. Got to work on this project. Planning does help me stay focused.
Yeah.
Because if I have to just willy-nilly pick a project, I got 5,000 projects I want to work on. I'm being facetious, but to pick one, like which one do you want to work on? That, and now that I have recognized that I like stitching in the season, that's going to be one of the other things that I think is going to help me. I'm going to organize all of my WIPs by season. So then I don't have to go through every WIP. I can just go to the winter WIP container.
Yeah.
Pick it out.
And so what are the ones that are not seasonal? How are you gonna organize them?
They'll fit in wherever I need them for Magazine Monthly.
What does that mean?
Magazine Monthly or WhipGo. Because there are some times where I need, for example, ink circles. I don't have a winter ink circle anything, but if I need an eye, I'm going to run to an ink circle.
Gotcha.
No matter what it is.
So you're going to do it alphabetically are you going to, no?
No, I think I'm going to do it more by season, and then have, all 4 seasons, and then in another bin have what does not fall in. That's how I actually have my charts divided up. I have them in season, but then I have a chart holder that is random, like it doesn't have a season that it goes in. These charts are just charts with they're not a seasonal piece. Like, for instance, Stitch Every Day. Stitch Every Day was not a seasonal stitch, but I've been stitching on it since spring. What's the matter?
We gotta talk about May. Your huh?
No, I'm watching you do whatever it was you was doing with that little piece of thread. I'm like, woo, what's the matter?
No, nothing. I'm trying to run it through. This is a big piece of thread too. Look at this. Look at all this
Yeah, I see that.
I'm wasting. Man.
I think for Mental Health May this year, I've picked out 2 projects already,
Yeah.
and now it'll just be, and one of them is larger,
Ooh.
but then I need to give myself grace like I did with Stitch Every Day or Stitch Each Day.
Are you
That
thinking about finishing it?
I'll work on it, in May and then continue working on it so that I can have a finish.
That sounds good.
Sorry, football just flashed across the thing.
Are you a
Um,
football fan too?
yes, well, back in the day, I really was a big football fan. And then I developed blood pressure issues, and so I stopped watching football because I'm one of those hyper football, like I jump up and down and scream and
Yeah.
holler. And so I
You
was like, oh, maybe I need to stop watching this because I've been had a stroke or a heart attack. But
watching
I do
football.
like to keep track of like what's going on in football.
Yeah.
So when the scores flash past, I'll be like, "Woo, that was a good game."
What is your what's your who is your team?
Well, for college football, it's Ohio State.
Oh, the Buckeyes?
Yes. And then for professional football, I grew up liking Pittsburgh Steelers, and
Really?
my son likes Pittsburgh Steelers. And so I've been a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. But when Eddie George played for the Titans,
Who's Eddie George? He sounds familiar. Is he married to the
yes, he
SWB?
is.
Okay, see, I know that. Okay.
So he graduated from Ohio State and then moved and played ball for Tennessee, and
Uh-huh.
they're the Tennessee Titans.
Correct.
And
They're
so while he
they're
was
like
playing for
they're
them, I
powder
like,
blue. They're powder blue.
girl, well, at least you know what colors uniforms they wear and who they married to.
Yeah. But because they had a reality TV, I think.
Yes, and his sister got married. Like I watched that show.
Uh-huh.
And you didn't know that it was his sister until she was getting ready to walk down the aisle because he walked her down the aisle.
I think I remember that. Yeah. It was been such a long time ago.
Yeah, it was a really long time ago. So are you pretty good on your planning? Do you have anything else you want to go over?
I think I'm good. How about you?
I have quite a few things rolling around in my head. Um,
And I know we're gonna do a video with your planning, right?
yes.
Okay, good.
Um,
I can boss you around like you bossed me around.
I didn't boss. I recommended and reminded. How about that?
It was just a nudge. It was a gentle nudge.
I'm just recommending this. Here, take this, do this, do this.
Don't forget.
Um, and that's why I was thinking about doing the whole prompt thing.
Yeah.
Because when I watch, and I'm gonna just say it, and you can tag her in the video. When I watch Miss Dena and she do all these prompts,
Oh, I love it.
I am so like, I want to be able to stitch like that.
I love it.
Now I know Miss Dena is retired. She can stitch all day if she wants to.
But
You
she
know,
stays busy.
she does stay very busy. But when you are telling me that you are stitching 500 stitches, 600 stitches in
And
a
one
stitching session, I'm like, how many hours is that?
and recently she did 1,000. Oh
I
my
know.
girl.
And I was just like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, it might take me all month to do 1,000 stitches.
That's not true now.
Yes, it is because I work.
I work too, and there's no way. Not on a Saturday and Sunday in there.
No, because I have other
You know
stuff I
what?
have
You
to
never.
do. Like, I have to clean up leaves. I think it's different I think it would be different if I had a partner
Yeah.
that could take on some of the household duties that being single I have to do.
Yeah.
Because I can't sit here. I would love to have the one day I did do it though. I called it my pajama stitch day, and I stayed in my
I
pajamas
love
and I
that.
stitched, and I was just as happy as I wanted to be. Now it was pouring rain outside,
Yeah.
which means I should have probably been doing something inside, but I was like, no, this is my pajama stitch day, and I'm going to stitch in my pajamas all day.
That's good. That's my Sunday. My Sunday is my pajama stitch day.
Yeah, because you need that day to just
Oh my God. 'Cause
recoup
Monday's
and get
coming too.
yourself back together.
Yes. Because Monday's coming. Monday's coming.
Yep.
Monday's coming.
Look, we need a chart to say that, and a chart that say winter is coming. I'm gonna chart that. I
From
want it so I want to do it so bad. It's unbelievable. Winter is coming.
there's a chart that says that.
No, you need to tell me where it's at.
It's from, first and foremost, I'm sure there's a fandom chart there somewhere that says winter is coming with the Game of Thrones with the sigil of
But that's what I want. I want one to say winter is coming with the Game of Thrones, whatever symbol or whatever.
It's on Etsy.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
I for sure remember seeing that somewhere.
Because now I need one that for the House of Targaryen. Oh my goodness. Okay, but we're not gonna get started on that. But girl, the season is over. Season 1 is finished.
Okay, so that means I have to go watch it now.
Yes.
Because I cannot do the week by week thing. I try not to anyway.
Look, I'm ready to go rewatch. I've already watched the season finale twice.
What?
That's how good it was. I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss one thing. It was so good. But now, when they get ready to start season 2, I will go back and rewatch season 1 all over again and get myself prepared. Because that's why I watched Game of Thrones in the first place, was for House of Targaryen.
Really?
And I know we all off the subject of planning, but
okay.
Phew.
That's why it's a stitch with me / plan with me.
Yeah, because woo. Yeah, it was good. So now you can go and watch the whole season.
I can watch the whole season now. I don't have to wait till next week. I could just binge watch it on a Sunday. How many episodes?
I think there was 10 or 12 maybe.
So that's a Saturday and a Sunday for me.
Yeah, because they're full on hour long.
Yeah.
So but that's get up, shower, put on some pajamas, get your stitching, sit down, watch. Because it was good.
So what
I'm trying to see, but the way that I stitch, my hand keeps being in front of the.
Oh yeah, I was worried about that, but then I figured when I move my hand, they'll see what I.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. This is our first stitch with me. I think we're doing pretty well.
Yeah, I think so too. It's fun. I would be okay to do it again.
Yes, me too. I think it's fun. I think it's fun.
I've watched other people when they are sick. So Christine Stitch All the Things, she has a stitch with me, and she talks about health and all of that, and it's really good. I like though the back and forth conversation you have when there are two people doing it together.
Yeah. So you mentioned
because Christine Stitch All the Things.
Okay.
Because she has a topic. I think if you have a topic, it would be okay to do it one-on-one.
Yeah.
Or what by yourself, but if you don't, then I pulled that.
Do you hear them calling me downstairs?
No, are they calling you? Is it time to eat? What y'all having for dinner?
Dang, nothing. Well, nothing I'm cooking.
I was gonna say, is it your night to cook?
No. Wait, did you see? Wait, did I put it on Instagram? I actually made homemade macaroni and cheese. Did I mention this already? Did I tell you this?
Girl, you did. No, you haven't told me about it, but I love, like, I used to make homemade macaroni and cheese all the time. I had a whole bunch of people to feed though, so.
Listen, they sopped it up. I'm like, my best friend was on the phone. She walked me through it. I made a roux. My first time making a roux. I put first of all, the half and half and the heavy cream, whipping cream, or whatever you call that. And then the cheeses, that smoked Gouda. Fire.
Yeah, honey.
That was so good.
Yeah, that's a good one when you use a different kind of cheese.
Yeah. We did sharp cheddar, sharp, mild, smoked Gouda, mozzarella, and Parmesan, the real good Parmesan.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was cheesy. It was so good.
Now, some people put, look, and I was about to say cornflakes. Some people put panko on the top of it so it get that little bit of
Crunch.
Yes. Did you put stuff on the top of yours, or did you just let that cheese burn on the top and be good, all good? And like, I like burnt cheese. I like the cheese on the side when it come up and it be a little bit darker than the rest.
Yes, it
I
has a
like
little
all of
crisp,
that.
like a little crisp.
Yeah.
I did for her recipe. She said put a light thing of panko. It was delicious, but some people I hear the southern states. No, ooh, that's sacrilege. Like putting the panko over it.
But there are some, let me tell you what, it ain't, if you like it, eat it like that.
Oh yeah.
I like it any old kind of way. I
Me
also
too.
like mines with chunks of cheese in it. So you still do the roux and all of that. After you pour that cheese over into that pan with
Yeah.
the macaroni noodles, then you stir in some chunks of sharp cheddar. So when it melts, you actually have a hunk of sharp cheddar in there. Girl, I'm a cheese fanatic, so.
Well, but what we did do, like with the bag, like the 8-ounce bag, with the cheese sauce, you only use half of it. And then when you're pouring, like when you pour the cheese, then you layer on top more cheese. It's like a cheese
on top of cheese on top of cheese.
with a little bit of macaroni.
Yeah.
But my sister, she said, I feel like eating it. I feel like eating some homemade mac and cheese. And I know how to do Haitian mac and cheese, like homemade Haitian mac and cheese.
Oh, I've never even tried. I've never even known that there was such a thing.
But not the southern type. Yeah, it's just a little bit of difference. Like we don't do a roux. Well, I don't do a roux, and I'm.
What do you do? See, I didn't grow up making roux.
Really, we don't do a cheese. Okay, that's the thing. We don't do a cheese sauce.
Right. I didn't grow up making cheese sauce.
Yeah. Because what we did was we boiled the macaroni, and while it's hot, you would put the cheeses, and you would put like the like half and half or some sort of milk.
We use milk. So when that, and my mom would, well, how I learned how to make it was is you beat 2 eggs together.
No, eggs.
Yeah, and then when you pour, by the time you put the eggs in though, the milk and everything has cooled the noodles down.
Yeah.
But the eggs help bind it. Oh. And you pour milk over and put all that cheese in there.
So what we did was we cooked it, we put the cheese and put the milk, and then we put like a serving spoon of mayonnaise in there to make it creamy. Oh, that's so good. But we don't do a roux or egg or eggs or something like that. No, we don't do that.
Well, since I've been cooking on my own, I've changed up that recipe. I don't do the eggs. I do lazy way of making macaroni and cheese. But I still add the chunks of cheese in because you gotta have the chunks of cheese.
Yes. Oops, yeah. So, yeah, my hand is all in the way. Sorry, folks. All right. I finished my, this is 3827. So do you see us? Do you see the face that's gonna happen? The
Yes,
eyes are gonna be here, and this is the mouth.
I see it.
Yeah, this is full coverage. Oh man, but it's good.
So you have to, so is that done in two colors or three?
We have the black for the eyes, the nose. No, so the eyes, the nose, and the like the top portion of the mouth, and then you have a different type of green into the checkered spots.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you still got to put green in there.
I said green. Did I say green?
I thought that's what you said.
Orange. Orange.
Orange.
Let me look at that.
And you need to do the hands still.
Oh yeah, the hands are right here. And then I have to do shoes coming poking out.
Girl, I would drop down and do them shoes like quick.
What? But look at I still need to do her face and finish her shirt.
So what other color needs to go in the shirt?
Um, I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Let me save it. The other color that needs to go in the shirt is a purple.
Another purple?
No. Yeah, it's another purple. DMC 552. Wait, hold on. I may have messed up. Hold on.
That fabric is really sparkly. That sparkle is coming right out.
No, it looks so good. That's that oh, it's called, what's the name of the fabric? Hold on. Yeah, I think it's a lighter purple. That's for the shirt. 552.
Okay.
But the fabric name, and I got this at the cross stitch cover years ago. I don't remember. I don't remember it. I lost the tag. Shameful. Yeah, I lost the tag.
Oh well. Yes. What do you want? I don't want to hear all that shaking.
I was like, hey, give me attention. I want attention.
That's exactly what Albert is saying.
I still have one more room for my focus piece.
Oh.
So I don't know.
This is for your 6, right?
Yeah.
Well, when we talk, we'll start going through
smalls or something.
Well, and that's what I was getting ready to say. Maybe you need to throw a smalls in there because you have to think also. So, and I know we are in October, so you're not even thinking about, you know, any retreat or anything. But maybe you could just throw it like if you would want to participate in a smalls exchange or something.
It's been a minute since I participated in a smalls exchange, to tell you the truth. Okay, that sounds good.
Sorry if you can hear him lapping up his water like he's thirsty or something.
Oh boy. All right, I'm stitching the darker green now. 976.
Where are you stitching green at? Because you said green to me before, and then you was like, did I say green? I meant purple. I meant orange.
Orange. Orange. My bad. It's a deeper orange. Oh my goodness. 976. I'm
There
opening
it
up
is.
cane. Oh, so it's not as dark as this. And
Oh,
darker
it's
than,
lighter.
yeah. It's lighter than this, darker than this. Do, 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 do. You're almost done.
I know. Like I keep like almost holding my breath, like, okay, you gonna finish this today. One, two,
That's so
one,
good.
two, three.
Hmm. Yeah, I think within the 6 days I'll do more than 500 stitches.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it's gonna end up like that. But I won't. I guess I don't need to pressure myself with a number of stitches. I just know it's gonna happen.
Well, and it'll be good. Like, so in January, track how many stitches you do with your days. That
Mhm.
way and then maybe in March do it again, and you can get a good average about how many stitches you're stitching during that time.
Yeah, and I have
Do you think you could get winter quilt done?
to.
No. Okay. I'm just asking because
Winter quilt.
yeah.
It's a beautiful piece. Somebody just finished autumn, and they put it on the Sunshine Stitchers group. Beautiful. Um. Hmm.
I'm just thinking about projects that you've started here lately,
Mhm.
or.
The last project I started was my Chatelaine.
Oh.
That's a, yeah. That's the last project I started. But I also started more recently than others. The Templeton Butterfly. Um,
And you did put that on the list, right?
yeah, it's on the list. It's on the list.
So let me ask you this. If you put Harriet Tubman on the list, on your WhipGo, let's just say for WhipGo, if
Yeah.
you put Harriet Tubman on your list and say she doesn't say February rolls around and she didn't get called, are you going to work on Harriet Tubman and include those stitches in your WhipGo? Or are you just going to stitch on her in February because it's Black History Month and that's what you're going to do?
I'll just stitch on her. I'm not gonna add her because one of my I guess that's attached to my goal. It has to be within the month. So if it's not
Mm,
called in February,
February. I see what you're
then
saying.
I'll stitch on her and then I'll add, and then when she is called, I'll start from scratch there. So that means there's a possibility that I won't get a blackout. Because if I don't finish my days within the month, it doesn't get um, colored in.
But that's a good stretch goal for you,
Yeah.
because you know what you want as your goal when you get a blackout. And so that'll be really good.
And I think that's
Oh,
why.
you know what I need to do is like, okay, maybe I need to get another like Lowry stand.
Why?
I don't know. I'm looking for a stretch goal so I can get something big.
Oh, something big. I may be attaching a trip to a blackout.
That means you're gonna work like heck to make sure you get them stitches in and get them days in during the month.
Correct. Because I want to go on trips. Like who wouldn't want to? Right?
Yeah, I mean, I want to go on trips too. Shoot. I don't know when I would ever go on another trip, but that's not true. I'm being facetious.
You got some stuff planned, girl. Don't lie.
Yeah, I surely do.
This is not good.
Okay. I'm going to have to turn this around, and it's probably going to look upside down to everybody, but I needs it to be this way for me because I'm about to put in my berries.
You about to put in what?
My berries. So there's little red one stitch berries all
Are you
over this.
stitching it upside down? Were you stitching it upside down?
Yes, I stitch upside down sometimes.
What?
Yeah.
What? I didn't know that.
Because if it is going, so this is two-toned, as you can see, it has two different shades. So if I do the bottom all part first, then I just flip it around and do the top so that I'm going in a down. I like to stitch down.
Oh, I see.
I mean, I can stitch up. I do it also, but on this piece I wanted to stitch down because I had made sure that all the bottom part was correct. So I stitched it. So when I go back for this, this is the rest of the B. I have to fill in the bottom part down here, but I started going up.
And you don't like going up, you like.
But it was going down. Yeah, I do it all the time. It's a wonder I don't never get myself all confused.
My nail is catching on this goddamn fabric. I need to get my nails done. I need at least 5 of it. It's messing me up. Oh, and there's a lot of things that I just bought that I recently bought that I want to finish and complete. Well, not finish. Well, yes, at least start them. The the market releases.
Oh, yes. Would you believe that I didn't buy one
chart?
One chart,
Congrats.
not one.
That's
Now, I do want the only other thing, what I do want, so I did buy a couple of market charts when I went to Keepsakes the last time. And the only other thing that I really want right now is that Cottage Garden thread pack.
Oh, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Um, I need to purchase more, more of those charts. There's like 3 more charts that I want to purchase.
Well, and I haven't seen all of them. The one that I have right now is by Little Stitch Girl.
Uh-huh.
But I need to see them so that I can know which ones I want.
I know there's some. I haven't bought some Liz Matthews one that I do want to purchase as a PDF, and Jan Hicks as well. Oh,
Oh, I didn't even see what Jan Hicks's looked like. I don't think I even seen what Hello from Liz Matthews looked like either.
the girls, I guess my sisters, talking about their Halloween costumes.
When is Halloween down there?
You mean, what do you mean?
Beggars Night. That's what I mean.
Huh?
Tricks or treats.
Oh, when are they going?
Yeah, when is it?
Monday?
Oh, well, the reason why don't sound like that.
No, because when you
Monday.
no, but when you said down there, like it's not the same
It
everywhere in
is
the United
not
States. In the United States? What is
because
it in
we
Ohio?
typically they would not have Beggars Night on the 31st.
Beggar's night.
Okay, fine. I know I'm showing my age with that one. They would
Beggar's
not have
night?
trick or treat. They would not have trick or treat on Halloween night.
Why not?
I don't know. Like trick or treat was never on Halloween night when I was growing up.
Really?
Mm-mm.
But why not?
I don't know,
Yeah. Shoot. I need to get
but it wasn't.
So what did you do on Halloween night then?
Sat at home.
Listen, my mom was she's not a fan of the trick or treating and stuff.
I bet she wouldn't.
Listen, I used to live. We used to live. My mom and her sister, my aunt, they owned a duplex. So one side of the duplex was my mom, and her and me, her and her kids, and the other side of the duplex was my aunt, her kids, my cousins. So, so trick or treating is us going to our cousin's house, which is next door,
Trick or treat.
to get candy. And then my mom was just like, "You don't go anywhere else. I have candy right here."
Yeah.
We never.
I when my children were little, now I trick or treated when I was coming up, but when my children were little,
Mhm.
I was a member of a church, and so we had
Mhm.
Hallelujah Night, is what it was called. And you could dress in a costume. Don't be laughing. Don't be laughing. It was called Hallelujah Night, and the little kids could dress up. They couldn't be in anything scary, bloody, murdery, none of that stuff. And they would have apple
Like a fall
dunking for
festival.
apples. They would have all kinds of activities, and I loved it because I had 4 kids. I wasn't trying to be out traipsing around in the code with
Yeah,
4 kids.
yeah. Hallelujah night. We had in our church we had fall festival too, but we had a haunted house. And
A haunted house in the church. Lord have mercy.
yeah, things happen in the haunted house. I don't know. But we had to do our youth group did the haunted house, and we decorated it. And then what we did was we cooked spaghetti, and then we put a hole, or there was a hole in the table or something, or we put a cardboard, and then somebody's head would be out, and we had spaghetti sauce and spaghetti all over the head, and then somebody would lift up the cloche and then scare the kids. It was so fun.
In the church.
Yes, it was a
In
good
the church.
yeah, yeah, it was so much fun. That was really fun. And we did all the scary stuff. We had a fog machine and everything.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, Albert, what do you want here?
Albert wants to party.
He hears people outside talking.
Oh, he wants to join the conversation.
Well, you know, so we don't get very many. I don't get, there ain't too many people that knock up on the, if I hit this lamp with my glasses one more time,
Mm-hmm.
there's not too many people that knock up on my door.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, he's all riled up from somebody actually knocking on the door. Then he hear people outside talk and he's like, what's going on out there, Mom? We need to go visit. We need to go check it out, see what's going on.
Mm-mm-mm. We have a fall festival in our school Monday. It starts at for the community. So it's not just our kids, but it's gonna be packed. We already like we pre-sold like some food, like like a family pack where you can get pizza, slushy, popcorn, whatever. We had already 300 pre-sale meat like little meals. And that's not even an inkling of who's going to be coming and the family that's going to be coming, families that are going to be coming. So we're excited, but it's going to be a lot of work, and it's on Monday. So
So now, where do y'all get the food from with that many people?
we're going to purchase pizza or something.
Oh,
No one's cooking. Like we have pizza. We have a what do you call those?
and you know what? In my, I don't know what I'm thinking because y'all have a cafeteria. Y'all could just heat the pizza up. You know what I mean? Keep the pizza warm or
Warm, yeah,
whatever.
yeah. And we have a cotton candy machine. We purchased a cotton candy machine. We purchased a popcorn machine. We purchased an icing, like those slushy machines. So, you know, it's gonna be a
For
lot.
such an occasion.
Yes. But we also, and like the money that we're gonna be fundraising, like I said, it's a fundraiser. It's gonna go right back to the kids.
Well, that's great.
So so everyone benefits. Something for the community, and the kids gets all the money. The kids, they get all the money. And we're trying to get like we have like companies um donating stuff or collecting.
Sponsoring.
Yeah. We have, trunk or treat. You know what that is?
Oh yeah, I've been to one of those.
Yeah. I've never been to one of those. So we have the fire trucks coming. So the kids we have bounce house. We have a climbing wall. So face painting. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it is gonna be fun. I hope y'all have really good weather for all of that.
Oh, oh yeah. It's a what I don't even have the weather. It's a good 80 degrees outside. I think it's gonna be really, really good.
Yeah, we having a hard time getting up in the daggone 60s.
Really? Already?
Girl, we've already had a hard frost.
Really?
And the first week, that week that I had to go into the office for work,
Mm-hmm.
them 2 days,
Yeah.
it was in the 40s. It never even made it to 50 degrees.
Mm. My godfather came to visit, and he was
Mm-hmm.
telling us because he lives in Boston, but he said there's a place that's even colder than Boston because of the wind factor. He said like it would be miserable, like miserable, because he used to go to he's retired now. He used to go to business meetings, and he's like that would be the worst. Where was
Like, why do y'all have us coming up here at this time of the year?
huh?
Why would they have them coming up there that time of the year where it gets so cold?
I
That's ridiculous.
I think February is colder than any other month.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, February is cold. Well, when I lived in Georgia, here it's, it's a 73-degree weather. Beautiful.
Yeah, and you're like, what are they talking about?
I know,
Cold. It's not cold.
right? People were, I'm, we're like, how is she stitching? I stitch half stitches and back, or full stitches all in one project. Like,
Oh no, I've been known to do the same thing. It's funny to me. Like I hear people, I only want to do the loop method, but I like doing the whatever the non-loop method is. It doesn't bother me at all.
I love the loop method.
I love the loop. I mean, I like the loop method too, but 9 times out of 10, I'm doing the 2-strand separated method.
Oh, because you're of a hand dyed or something?
Well, I'll definitely do it for the hand dye, but I'll do it for DMC.
Oh, okay.
And then I just weave the thread back in because I think it goes, because I don't have to use such a very long strand of floss, because my shoulders, like because of pulling,
Yeah.
girl, my shoulders be aching. All of that, I just be like, okay.
If I don't have to what do you call those? Rethread my needle? I'd be like, what?
No way.
What?
There's no way. Like today, I worked on 25/7, and then I picked this back up. I've been stitching on this little puppy right here a lot today. I'm determined to have it finished.
Yeah.
And I had the length of the thread too long. And I was like, oh, I might have to shorten this down because my shoulders are killing me. That, and I know I got to go out here and do some leafing.
Still?
Oh, girl, it's bad. So the 2 trees that I have, they have now dropped all of their leaves.
Oh, okay.
My front yard looks like a gold pond. And I keep the leaves on the backyard blown away because of where they fall. I don't want Albert doing his business in them.
Oh, okay.
Albert, what are you doing?
Oh, shit. I got a thing. I got a
you got a knot?
Not a knot, a loop that didn't go all the way down. It's right here. So I gotta do I gotta do some tab folding.
There's no way you have to go to the bathroom, Albert. Well, Miss EJ, I think Albert, if I hit this thing one more time, I think Albert got to go to the bathroom.
Okay. It was nice stitching with you.
It was good stitching with you and going over plans and all of that.
Yes, thank you. Also, we were filming. I remember now. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. If you have any suggestions, please put them in the comments. Thank you for commenting, and we will be back soonish with a regular Sunshine Stitchers episode. So I hope you enjoyed. I know I enjoyed this and talking.
I did. I enjoyed it very much too, and thank you for inviting me on. It'll be interesting to watch you work on the rest of your plans for 2023.
Yes, definitely. It'll be something.
It will be something, that is for sure.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Oh, wait. And don't forget, No matter
No
where
matter
you
where
are,
you are, the
the
sun
sun
is
is
always
always
shining
shining when
when
you're
you're stitching. Bye.